Welcome to the Intuitive Hour with psychic medium, author, and intuitive life coach, Michelle Beltran. The Intuitive Hour will empower you to learn how to magnify your intuitive voice. Listen in and expand your understanding of what it means to be psychic and how to awaken, amplify, and trust your inner voice.
If there is one thing that is certain, energy is the basic building block of all life. Welcome everyone to the Intuitive Hour. I'm your host, Michelle Beltran, and we're talking today about energy, unlocking the power of different types of energy for your intuitive and psychic development. For literally centuries, mystics and spiritual seekers and light workers, psychics, have harnessed the power of energy to enhance their psychic development. From auric to cosmic to earth energy, each type has its own unique properties and can be used in different ways to promote personal growth and spiritual development. Let's begin today with talking about auric energy. The energy that radiates from a person or an object's aura. It's the energy which psychics use to detect and read another's thoughts, feelings, emotions, and intentions. We all unconsciously use our auric energies every day as we interact with others through body language, tone of voice, facial expressions, and more. People who are naturally attuned to their auric energies may find themselves in tune with the subtle vibrations around them much more than most people. Psychics and intuitives can use their knowledge of auric energies to deliberately sense what someone else is feeling or thinking. This can be done through deep meditative practices such as visualization or by using tools like tarot cards. By doing so, psychics can provide insight into a situation or answer questions about another person's feelings or intentions. You can think of auric energy as a life force that originates from our conscious awareness and is sometimes referred to as the aura, the auric field, aura energy. This energy radiates from us in all directions, from our entire body, and some people have the power to see different colors coming off us that represent our current emotional or spiritual state. Not only can we emit this energy, but we can also take it in from those around us, whether good or not so good. Although auric energy has been a part of spiritual and metaphysical practices for many, many centuries, modern science is beginning to explore it more deeply in its studies into the human brain and body. There is some research suggesting that manipulating auric energy can actually bring about a positive change in one's physical and mental health. So by learning how to access and control our own auric energies, we can better understand ourselves and grow in both mind and spirit. All right, cosmic energy. This refers to the universal force that binds together everything in the universe. It's believed that this force has been around since the beginning of time, and it helps maintain order and chaos in equal measure. The concept of cosmic energy has been used in various forms throughout history, including astrology and alchemy, If you've worked in the astrology field, then you know and have heard and learned about cosmic energy for sure. It's thought that this type of energy is responsible for things like luck, fate, destiny, and other unseen forces that shape our lives each and every day. Cosmic energy is indeed a mysterious force. It exists within the cosmos, affecting the entire universe with its enigmatic power. It's a fundamental element of reality, governing the universal order and chaos, and binding the entire universe into one harmonious being. Much like many other metaphysical concepts, it remains hard to grasp and define because, well, it's part of something much, much bigger than our limited knowledge allows us to perceive. Nevertheless, its influence is significant, directing and unifying all energies around us, allowing for conscious and subconscious connection between galaxies, stars, and planets. So in a way, we're all connected by this untamed cosmic energy, perpetually circulating through all of us in a never-ending cycle. And then earth energy. This is the natural vibration present within all living things on earth, plants, animals, humans alike, as well as non-living elements such as stones and trees. This type of energy has long been studied by shamans who believe it can be used for healing purposes by connecting with nature through rituals such as meditation or prayer walks through forests or along beaches, or powerful earth energies are said to exist naturally. By tapping into these energies, you can experience heightened states of awareness and connection with greater forces at work beyond our physical world. Earth energies are a fascinating phenomenon, and yet most people don't quite understand them. These ancient forces of energy originate from the core of our planet and can be found in many aspects of nature, whether it be within the hardy stone or within the soft green grass. Earth energies can be felt everywhere around us. It underpins life as we know it and is an integral part of our environment. We really should take great efforts, everyone, to preserve these natural energies, nurturing them so that both future generations and our own can experience their deep, calming presence. As a summary, in talking about auric and cosmic and earth energies, all three types that we've mentioned here today have unique properties that make them important for understanding the natural balance between order and chaos in our universe. While some individuals may be able to access these energies more easily than others, anyone, absolutely anyone, can learn how to tap into them if they take time to practice mindfulness techniques such as deep breathing exercises or purifying baths with sea salts. Ultimately, mastering these various types of energetic frequencies will indeed help you gain a better understanding of your place within this vast world. So yes, get out there, start exploring. Unlock your full potential using auric, cosmic, and earth energies to guide you. Remember that psychics often use a blend of all three energies available to them when in the zone of communication with the spirit world in particular. Different psychics may specialize in different types of energy. For instance, an empath may focus on auric energies to pinpoint their ability to understand others' emotions. Meanwhile, they can use earth energies as a means of inner knowledge and receiving messages from their surrounding environment. And last, cosmic energies are used to tap into the supernatural realm, such as using telepathy, connect with higher realms to receive accurate information. It's ever so important, everyone, to be thinking about cleansing your aura. This keeps your auric field, your energy field, healthy and balanced. This is simple. You can do it through daily breathing exercises. Just simply take 10 deep inhalations and exhalations. This can allow an investment in our own well-being that is just essential. It allows your mind to quiet. Just 10 deep breaths of presence can release unwanted energies that are no longer serving you and bring you back to center and balance. I highly recommend the episodes here at the Intuitive Hour on grounding and running energy to also support you in cleansing your aura. You might try a purifying bath with sea salts. This encourages restorative properties and energies to the body. These simple practices, everyone, can help give us moments of peace and cultivate balance in our lives. Make sure you carve out the time to cleanse and release, rebalance and restore your aura and energy fields. Expanding on that just a little bit further, I want to take a few moments to talk about energy cords. Also here at the Intuitive Hour, I've created a very powerful meditation called Energy Cord Releasing. I highly recommend listening to this as well as a means to support you in keeping your auric energy clean and clear. Learning the skill of releasing energy cords and lower vibration energy, keeping your energy field clear, will not only increase your confidence, but it can help you to foster healthy boundaries in all of your relationships. By taking the time to recognize unhealthy connections and work towards breaking them, you create strong relationships that aren't going to leave you feeling drained or taken advantage of. Indeed, it takes effort and dedication, but investing in this process is so beneficial for yourself and the people with whom you choose to connect. Releasing those unnecessary energy cords will help keep your life stable, energized, and flowing in absolute harmony. And moving on now to the process of seeing a person's aura. This is much simpler than you might think. It does consist of a few steps. The first being to simply quiet your mind and open yourself up to the experience. Say hello to this experience. Start by closing your eyes and focusing on your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. This will help you relax and become more aware of the subtle energy around you. It's not a step to skip. Breathing brings you into the present moment. You might make an agreement with your left brain that you'll quiet all of those to-dos of the day and just be here now. Next, you'll focus on the person in front of you. Release any judgments or expectations on them. Soften your gaze as you focus. Relax your eyes. As you observe their physical body, look for areas that appear brighter than their skin tone or clothing color. These are signs that an aura may be present and could indicate the presence of certain qualities about the person. Once you have identified the aura's presence, take some time to observe it further. What colors do you see? Is it a thick or thin layer of energy? Does it move around the person constantly or remain in one spot more steadily? It's important to be aware of any details you notice, as this can provide insight into their spiritual health and current state of mind. If the aura looks dark and murky, this could suggest that the person is feeling negative emotions such as fear or anger. And on the other hand, if the aura is bright and vibrant, then it may indicate that they are in a much more positive state of being. Next, visualize the aura as a colorful cloud surrounding the person. Focus further on the colors and shapes within it. You may be able to identify different colors that correspond with certain personality traits or emotions. Blue is known to be a color that's very welcoming, steady, and stable. This can help you get an understanding of what's going on in a person's life or how he or she is feeling at this particular moment or about a particular situation. Remember that everyone has an aura, but not everyone will be able to perceive it as easily as others. With practice and patience, anyone can learn to see a person's aura if they remain open-minded and relaxed during the process. The key here, everyone, is to go in without expectations or preconceived notions about what you may or may not find, so that you can be more open to whatever impressions come your way. Once you have learned this skill, it can be a very useful tool for understanding people and their feelings. With practice, you actually may be able to detect a person's aura from a distance. With this ability, it can become easier to understand a person's energetic state and connect with them more deeply. With the right practice and mindfulness, you can learn to read auras and gain insight into people's truest emotions and intentions. Use that to enhance your life and the life of others. The aura is filled with knowledge for us, everyone. You can also get valuable information about a person's physical health and well-being. By looking deeper for changes in color or intensity of the aura, you can detect subtle shifts in the body that could indicate an upcoming illness or other issues that need attention. This knowledge can help you take steps towards ensuring your own good health, as well as the well-being of those around you. All right, everyone, I hope you have enjoyed this episode on seeing a person's aura and understanding energies, cosmic, earth, and auric energies. Seeing a person's aura is not easy, doesn't come in a snap, but with patience and commitment, it can be learned. Once you've developed this skill, you'll be able to better understand and appreciate the people in your life and gain valuable insight into their emotional and physical health. All right, everyone, have a wonderful rest of your week. I look forward to meeting you again here next week.
If you enjoyed this episode of the Intuitive Hour, please consider following, rating, and reviewing the podcast at Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. You're welcome to access Michelle's free controlled remote viewing exercise that will empower you to uncover answers to your burning questions about lost objects, events, or people in the past, present, or future. Visit michellebeltran.com to access this free offering and rediscover what was once lost.